We honor the nonprofit Hate is a Virus. The hashtag started on social media last year as attacks on Asians spiked, and today it's known around the world. The mission, dismantle racism and other forms of hate. I spoke with the co-founders, Tammy Cho and Michelle Hanabusa.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
We always talk about how a change comes from the people and movements come from the people. You know, even for Hate is a Virus, when we started off last year, it started off as a hashtag campaign where we just started with just a handful of folks sharing their stories about these incidents and how it has impacted them. And that is powerful, right? It was one person sharing their story, tagging somebody else. And now we have thousands of voices being loud and speaking up and sharing their stories.
Hate
Is a virus.
Hate is a virus.
What do people know, or what do you think it'll take to help stop this racism?
Yeah, that's a really great question. I think that, unfortunately, there's just not one action that we can take right now to just, end all of this tomorrow. I really wish that was the case. There has been really incredible local and national organizations who have been doing this work for decades. And for Hate is a Virus, it's really important for us to continue to amplify these organizations and share the incredible work that they've been doing, but also figure out ways to mobilize our community that we were able to build within this past year.
Where Hate is a Virus is really focused on as an organization now as well is finding ways to create space, dialogue and education with our community to cover burning questions and topics about how to navigate these issues, and whether it's how do we process the different current events that are happening, or how can we define our voice when it comes to engaging in these issues.
You have set a goal of $1 million to raise. You're at $600,000. Where will this money go to? I mean, you guys are based in LA, but it sounds like your outreach is to the entire country and you're helping people across the country.
There's so many incredible local organizations that have been doing the groundwork for so many years. And one of the facts that we have learned is that despite these efforts, less than 0.2% of funding goes to AAPI organizations. And that's just incredibly low in terms of the resources that are given back to these organizations. And so our effort with the Community Action Fund is to give out grants on a monthly basis to a variety of local organizations across the nation.
We're all on different parts of our journey when it comes to these types of things. Some folks are just getting into it and learning about the history, why these things happen. And so I think it's really important to kind of find your own avenue and your own voice in all of this. There's not really like one action that we can all take together. It's important to unify, but whether it's through art, music, poetry, or getting involved in like local organizations and just being proactive about learning your history, there's so many different things that we can continue to do to activate our community and our voices.
Tammy, Michelle, thank you so much for everything you're doing. Hateisavirus.org if you want more information. Thank you both.